I journal every week, if not that end of the week, like maybe like a week after. And I'll do another video on like my week to week training and how my journal looks. But we did PT, we did chow, we did trainings, we marched a lot. We did a little bit of cadence, but my drill sergeant wasn't really big on that. He really didn't like cadence of that sort. He just wanted us to be very disciplined, you know, and just making sure that we got the training that we needed versus like the fun stuff. Which, I mean, we still had a little bit of fun, but we were the most disciplined. And yeah, my company blew everyone out the water. We had the most accolades. We won just about all of the ribbons besides DNC, which is like a marching competition. So yeah, we were ahead of the game as far as what we needed to for basic. Yeah, in basic, you're going to be a minimalist. You're not going to have any makeup. You're not going to have any extra beauty products. You're not going to have any luxuries that you think that you want to have or need. You don't need it. You're going to be a very minimalist. I either wore my hair in a bun or I braided my hair because, you know, I'm licensed. So I braided my hair. I just didn't do anything that would get me out of the norm. And I was down to a schedule. Like Sunday was the day that I like washed my hair, like got my bag, my uniform ready. Like everything was done to the T because I wanted to be a minimalist. I didn't want any like discourse during the week. I had to be a minimalist. So yeah, I think one of the hardest things there being that I went from day to day hair, makeup, 9 to 5, you know, that thing, to going to being a minimalist. It was really difficult because I had to get myself in the mindset that I didn't need any of this, that I wasn't missing anything. So that was like the hardest thing for me. But the easiest thing was just like mentally getting myself focused because I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a different career. So I'm like, okay, mentally focus yourself. Just always stay in that realm and I'll be okay. I honestly could say that I hardly cried through the whole experience. It only took like my injury. That was just about it. That broke me down. But anything else, I was like, okay, you're tough. You can get through this. Like, it's whatever. Yeah, I didn't really PT before you come because if you don't, you're going to be like lacking. And I thought I was doing a lot before I got there, but reality was I wasn't doing enough. I would say run as much as you can and like run over 2 miles because I didn't do that. I just ran 2 miles like I ran for my pre-workout. I ran a mile, and then post I ran a mile. So it was only 2 in a workout, not over. But if you do more, then your body is already physically trained for the demand in which you'll be doing in basic because it's like a lot of go go go. And then like the other things was pretty easy, but I would just say the running was the only thing that really got me because push-ups and sit-ups and all those other things, not really that hard. You can get through anything as long as like you're staying up on like eating well and not consuming like the candy from the MREs or like a lot of sugar and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, chow. Chow was very interesting. I wouldn't say it was too disgusting. It was very routine. Like, I didn't really have too bad of a chow experience, unless it was like stuff that I didn't really want to eat, but I knew I had to eat. So I basically either ate chicken and probably beef a few of the days. But for breakfast, chow, I never ate any of the meat because it was like mystery turkey, mystery chicken patty type stuff. I never ate any of the meat. I barely ate the waffles because it's whole grain waffles. But I ate the powdered eggs, of course, because I had to have something. Um, yeah, you'll find things to eat and then you'll supplement them through other meals. And then lunch chow, I would always do a salad with my lunch and my dinner. And then I would keep it very minimal. So I'd always have something green on my plate, probably like chicken or something like that. But yeah, keep it real simple. Try not to drink those electrolytes a lot. I drink I drink more water than the electrolytes, or I try to water them down if I wasn't going to get caught. So you'll notice that they say you have to hydrate, you have to put salt on everything. That is true, but your sugar should be low, because if you're the type of person that loves sugar, then you'll be addicted to something that, like the electrolyte drinks, that you don't need to. So I just skip that. And then I never drink any of the milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So marching was pretty fun. I did like to march, but like I said, my drill sergeant was pretty hardcore. We didn't do a lot of marching, like hardly any. We marched to and from places, of course, but when it came to like calling cadences and stuff like that, he's like, keep that to a minimum. Let's just get on the right foot, get from point A to point B, and then let that be that. So that was my experience with marching. Yeah. I would say the drill sergeants were mild. They weren't too bad. I, being closer in age to majority of my drill sergeants, I kind of like doubted down a little bit. I didn't really befriend them or try to laugh and keep up with them. I really highly respected all of my drill sergeants. Yeah, I would just say keep it to a minimum, not all that, talking and carrying on and befriending them. I think that worked the best for me. That worked the best for me. And then also, like, I was drill sergeant's pet. Like, yeah. So I also was the bay boss of the female bay. So I had a lot of duties as far as like keeping the bay clean, making sure all the females were, not fighting, where they were supposed to be, as far as like wake up and then like last formation and stuff like that, and then like just making sure I kept up on the storage and stuff like that. Just because in the military environment, it's like a 3-to-1 ratio when it comes to men and women. So for every 3 males, there's 1 female. And I had 59, there were 60 of us, so I had 59 females in the bay. So I was the boss for 59 other people the entire time in basic. So, yeah, I felt like the den mother, like they really worked my nerves. They really did. But nonetheless, it was a great experience, I would say, because like I'm already familiar with the leadership role, and that's the reason why I'm here in OCS. But I got to learn a little bit from the ladies, and it taught me a lot about leadership as well, because um, I always like to serve people, but also if I can teach someone a lesson, I'm more than welcome, and to do it in the proper manner, I will do so. Like, so, and it was not just about military, it was also about life lessons, because I had females that were 17 all the way up to one of the oldest ones that was there, like 32. So, like, you have a lot to learn from people, and they definitely they can learn a lot from me. So, that experience in itself was a little bit rewarding. And yeah, sometimes I miss the ladies because we had our fun times. We danced in the bays. We slept when we wasn't supposed to. We were in basic training during Halloween. We had trick or treating to everyone's bunk. Like, we celebrated birthdays. We laughed. We cried. I gave more motivational speeches than I have ever. I yelled just about every night until like I lost my voice some nights. I mentored a few of the girls. Like, I call them females when only the drill sergeants were around, and I called them ladies because they were ladies. When it was just us, like, because I feel like respect is more important than anything, and I didn't want them to be belittled by me because they felt belittled by the drill sergeant. So, yeah, that whole experience was definitely rewarding, and I tried to keep the morale up at all times. So it was pretty fun, really fun experience, and definitely something that I will never forget.